we really need to move one of my not water monsters up to the top. Why am I doing any of these things? Because, like, straight up, almost all of my guys would have a fighting chance against all of these wind and lightning and grass and whatnot. Just not my bird. This area is lousy. That's okay. At this point, Cascade actually has enough HP. So let's switch in... Let's switch in our Fortle. Get him some levels. Let's see, boost defense stat by 4%. I don't think that's gonna help much, unfortunately. Not right now. But yeah, I keep running into lightning types, which I can, well, I'd say I could do well against them, but they keep just blasting me like that, which is getting really annoying. Mud attack. Removes all speed status effects from your opponent. I think I'm gonna skip that one. That could be really interesting. Why can't you send a message in sub-only mode? Well, I mean... Actually, question, this is not sub-only mode. But you're not a sub, so of course you wouldn't be able to send a message during sub-only mode anyway. Probably switch back to Ubis. And the henchbit points. That's... Points don't give you sub privileges. I can see that potentially working if, like, Twitch wanted to allow that sort of thing, and I maybe would? It could be kind of interesting to have emote mode, but subs can speak, or some other stuff. I don't know. Anyway, let's just do a little bit of turbo training just for a bit, just to get all of my alt types up to level 12, give or take. Twitch announced watch party this week. Like watch a movie? Or something new? Because I know they had the, watch, like, Twitch Prime movies watch parties. I don't know if there's anything else. Yeah, watching movies in Twitch. I like the concept of that sort of thing. The limitations would be difficult. That said, what would be a good example? I mean, there's a couple of shows that I might have almost considered that as an option. Like, maybe if I caught, like, The Expanse when it first came out, and done, like, a watch party. But then again, The Expanse has been going on for a while. It's an Amazon Prime thing to promote The Boys too. Got it. Unfortunately, I canceled my Prime sub, and I'm not terribly inclined to resub again. I just wasn't using it. The Expanse is dope. It's so good. We watched, I think, the first I think we watched the first 4 seasons. Yeah, so it's that watch party thing. So they opened it up so you don't have to be a Twitch Prime member to actually see that. That's nice, actually. I like that system. Sandstorm, 30% chance to inflict confuse. Ooh. So I've been using Rock Knight Blast, which does decent base power. Rock Punches slightly less, higher crit, better accuracy, and way better speed. I'm not sure if that crit percentage is correct. Let's get rid of Rock Knight Blast. I know I've been using it, but... Oh! Fortle's evolving already. Dang. Or is it only level 12? Well, Now a Fortis, which makes it considerably chunkier. Yeah, the books are way better. I liked the books. My only issue with the Expanse books was that they were kind of long. But I almost wish they had been split up a little bit better. I think the big issue that I ran into is because it was written by two different people. It felt a bit disjointed. Seriously, isn't he only level 12? That is an incredibly early evolution. What even? Let's go with the confusion, maybe? Let's see how many Evo tiers are there. It's 3. Yeah, I'll talk it over with Shell, because it'd be kind of interesting to watch through the boys. It'd be weird to co-commentate a TV show. But the main issue is just like, I'm just not super interested in getting Amazon Prime again, because I'm just not going to use it. Okay, do we want to get him up? I mean, he's already evolved, which makes him pretty tanky. So maybe we switch to Ubis next. Or let's just wander the heck off and actually come back here later. Problem is we need a substantial level advantage just to not take damage. That one's always tough. Well, let's go fight her in a smidge. Yeah, you wouldn't see the show unless you were signed into Prime Video. Only be able to see your face cam on Twitch. That'd be weird. Yeah, I think I'll pass. If Twitch ever gets to the point where I can show you, like, the boys or whatever, whether or not you have a Twitch sub, maybe I'll consider it. But even then, like, Hey, excuse me, would you mind fighting me in a Nexomon battle? It's pretty boring to fight wild Nexomon all day, wouldn't you agree? Truth. Yeah, bad movie nights with chat. Maybe. My main problem is I'm already locked in for bad movie nights with my friends, which makes it a little tougher. Ow. Let's do Ice Flakes as well. Bad anime. Maybe. I wonder if there would be a way to watch, like, I don't know, would it be Fist of the North Star? Superb, that was so much fun. Snad Hamwick, that's your name, yeah? I'll be looking forward to our rematch someday. Ouch. Go back and heal again. Well, never mind. Let's see, switch to Cascade. Appa, Ubis. Maybe Ubis can take it. Yeah, Ubis can take it. Ubis does a lot of damage. Damn, Ubis. Can you coin farm in this game? Oh, absolutely. Every fight gets me, admittedly only 21 coins here. This is not the best money farming spot. But yes, you absolutely can farm coins in certain locations in this game. All random battles have a chance, or have a small monetary reward, and depending on what you're fighting, you get more. You there, I remember that face of yours. I've been training a lot and it's time to put you in your place, brat. Wow, mean. I'm just a nice dude out to do dude things. The other thing is you can refight any trainer that you want, which is also just lovely. Okay, switch back to Cascade, because I want to get Cascade up. And Cascade's doing pretty great. Yeah, we were just kicking ass here. Should have named Bastion Rook because it looks like a castle piece. Yeah, but then I wouldn't have been able to name it Bastion. So, no. No, this can't be. Just leave me alone. Aha! You cannot beat the snad. I'm too mighty for you. I will go heal again. I saw someone who was streaming Crunchyroll online and used Twitch. They didn't use a face cam. There's stream all episodes of Cinderella Girls in anime. I am pretty sure that sort of thing is not actually legit and you're not supposed to do that. That's also especially not the kind of thing that I, as a content creator, want to make a risk. Like, want to risk. And so if I had strict permission from Crunchyroll to allow me to do so, hell yeah. And I would love to see Twitch, like, kind of take it up and just be like, hey, you can just stream this anime. Like, sign me up in a hurry. I'll gladly do that. Here and there, when it's an anime I'm interested in. I'm not just going to do it because I might not get caught. It's not legal to do that? Hell no. So straight up, full disclosure, it's not strictly legal to do what I do. The thing is, game companies actively support it, so it's de facto legal. Anime, on the other hand, not so much so. How cute. Are you enjoying yourself, kid? Prancing about, catching random Nexomon and stuff? This ain't a game, bud. If you're gonna be a guild tamer, you gotta take this more seriously. That's a tough bugger. That's okay. What we should probably do at some point is go back to the very beginning and just buy a boatload of potions again, because I'm kind of low. So the main thing is... let's see. Do you think Kugo can do it? We'll see. Yeah, he's got a shot. Dang. Alright. So it's technically against copyright law to show off somebody else's IP without permission, and even then it's kind of a dodgy thing. The reason why Let's Plays and streams work is because game companies realize that it's actually a really good marketing thing to have a bunch of people promoting your game constantly and passively in this manner. But a lot of anime companies do not, and kind of for good reason. And so... let's see. Alrighty, Snat Hamwick, was it? You're good, I guess. But try to do other things like quests to help other people in need. And it's not just about catching and training Nexomon, mate. Guild Tamers do a lot more than that. Let's see. Let's just... it's gonna be tough. Appa, Ubis, Cascade. Cascade needs it. I get what you're saying. Okay. I'm not exactly the greatest at explaining this sort of thing, unfortunately. But... suffice to say, it's one of those where it would be lovely if a lot of companies just let you show off their products in such a manner. But with video games, people are still kind of encouraged to pick it up and play it on their own. With stuff like anime, once you've seen it once, you're not liable... not that likely to watch it again. And so it makes it a little tougher to use the same arguments, I guess. Hello, fellow Tamer. Are you heading to Letaria as well? Apparently those folks really hate guild tamers. Letarians will bully both of us for sure. Maybe we trained a bit together. Gotta be ready to face those thugs. Yeah, if any of you remember Nintendo's stint of going after some YouTubers' content for their games, that's what's technically possible at any point in time under the current typical license agreement. Yup. I'm not gonna say it's spooky, but it's not particularly comfortable thinking of the idea of, like, game companies sitting down and being like, we actually want a cut of your ad rev. But even Nintendo backed off of that because it wasn't worth it for them anymore. I was actually part of the Nintendo Creator Program, and the amount of ad rev that they were getting off of me was pitiful. Like, I think maybe Nintendo made collectively $20 off of my Breath of the Wild series and my, do I want to do Scratch? Is this worth it? It's really not. Ubis, there we go. Ow. This actually hurts a fair bit. Yeah, we got this. Okay. But, like, across all of my Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and, like, maybe... Oh, right, and Twilight Princess, and maybe one or two other things. Because the ad rev was so bad, because they were trying to handle it themselves and some other stuff, and it was just... not great. And so eventually they gave up on it, just because it wasn't worth it for them. Whoa there, you're pretty good at this. You know what? I bet that Letarians won't cause you much trouble. And I almost wonder if YouTube specifically had kind of, like, under the table... put bad ads on those videos because they weren't worth it. Which is part of the reason why Nintendo gave up. But I could be very wrong on that one, so do not quote me in the slightest. Are there shinies in this game? Yep. They're very rare, though. Yeah, the uncertainty is always stressful. It's sort of stressful. It was more stressful a couple years ago, back when there were still developers that were occasionally, like, rude about this sort of thing. But nowadays, it's super rare to find a developer that, like, does not understand kind of the social contract, I guess? Don't even bother, kiddo. I already tried using a fire-type Nexomon to burn these plants. It wasn't tough and it wasn't enough. We'll need to think of something else to unblock the entrance. I have no work to do with these plants blocking entrance to the mine. Well, I can't do that, so that's fine. Now, for me, the uncertainty is always just more of, like, am I ever going to hit the point where I truly just backslide into proper irrelevance? But even then, I don't have to worry about that too much. Hi, have you been to Drake Isles? I just captured some amazing dragons there. You want to see? Don't blame me if they wreck your party. Ah. Let's see, remember in the early 2000s, large corporations were weaponizing DMCA takedowns regularly. It's much rarer now. Yeah, I'd love to see, like, the turning points on that one, and where that exactly happened, but I think it was just kind of a natural course of things as people started seeing, like, the sheer level of marketing potential, having a bunch of unpaid... Would I call them unprofessionals? Unpaid unprofessionals just out there showing off your game. I mean, already, as a result of just this series right now, I've had several people say, like, hey, I picked up Nexomon and I've been playing it, and it's really fun. Okay, we're gonna lose Ubis if I keep up... Appa? Maybe Appa. Not Appa. Yeah, unfortunately these guys are a little weak. Nice to relax to some streams after falling off a ladder earlier. What is it with you guys getting injured today? Stay safe, please. I feel real weird when a bunch of people show up and it's like, I got hurt today, and I'm like, no, don't. But my dragons, my dragons are trash. I flew to Drake Isles for nothing. Sure you did. Let's see. Yeah, we should probably actually turn right back around. I'm gonna go get this rock. And then we might want to just turn our butt right back. Hello, never mind. Found a green wallet. That's worth it. This place got messed up.
Huh? Who are you?
Hey, isn't this the missing child?
I don't need to be rescued. I know my way back to the city. Parum's full of boring adults. Tyrants this, tyrants that, yada yada.
Well, we still have to bring him back so they can pay us.
Like heck you will. Come and make me.
Well, it's a good thing I healed. You're okay, just bumps and bruises. Got overconfident with your reach while trimming tree limbs for your grandmother. Ah. I've never fallen off a ladder. I got kicked off a small cliff a long time ago, and that was kind of my worst experience with heights. After that, I've just been very much like, okay, oh, this is not the character that I meant to be, but whatever, it's fine. Kicked off a cliff. Let's just say hazing in Boy Scouts is not cool. It was like a 10, 15-foot drop tops. I landed on sand, so, like, it was super not that bad. But it could have been way worse if I had landed worse. I landed on, like, my upper back and my neck, and so, like, if the angle had been slightly worse, it would have been real bad. No, my Nexomon, you jerks. Your Nexomon are trash. Now go back to the city. How does she teleport? Wow, I think I'm pretty good with children. Anyway, we should speak with that guard to get a reward for this flawless rescue. So, place is kind of in a bad way. Wow, savage. You know, some part of me wishes that Coco and the protagonist were the exact same person, just because. But at the same time, I love the writing for him. He is so incredibly sassy. I don't think I have anything else to do with this area, so I guess we're donesy here. Yeah, let's go back, let's get a reward, and let's go shopping because I have a lot of money. Let's see, is this a console game? Yes. It's on PC and Switch. Might be on other places, but those are the two that I know about. Okay, PS4 as well, I believe. Cool. Yeah, I didn't know that one. Have you gotten enough shards now? Probably not. Maybe I have. The writing and humor in this, I wouldn't be surprised if the game tries to make you think the protagonist is a tyrant, but it turns out the cat is instead. That would be amusing. Oh, it's on Xbox One as well? Wow, nice. Oh yeah, I have enough money for the radioactive mutant Nexomon then. You're correct. I have picked up a lot of money. Let's see, how can you get it so your actual Nexomon follow you? You can't. They're just little collectible things that you find out in the world. Hey, Cascade levels up. 30% chance to deal double damage and 20% chance to deal triple damage. Okay, I like that. Let's get rid of Scratch. I'm not using it. We got a Vaynok. Perfect. You're an exceptional tamer, Snad Hamwick. Keep up the good work. I'll be watching. Got another EXP gem. Use it, please. Nope. I'm not using it for a specific reason. It's because I'm lazy. And also, please don't tell me what to do. It's like a 5% boost. That's nothing at this level.
Snad Hamwick, I heard you guys rescued the missing child.
Yep, we sure did.
And beat up every single one of her Nexomon.
Right.
Just take your reward.
And we got Super Elixir and a Destruction Core.
I look forward to working with you again. Maybe.
That is the correct reaction. But yeah, I'm not going to spring for a 5% boost when at max, I'm getting like 50 EXP per fight. That's like 5, that's 2 EXP tops. Like, maybe it'll help a little bit, but Alright, let's see if we have enough. I doubt it. Oh, we do! Hey! Is it this one? Oh. We still don't have hers, but it's not as high of a priority. He was over here. Here you go.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Snad Hamwick. By simply having that lure in your inventory, I'm sure those clone monsters will come after you eventually. Yep, when you least expect it, it'll happen. Good luck!
Okay, additional Nexomons such as the one you just saw may appear random in the wild. There's one Nexomon per element. You might find them in the matching environment. Ignitia for fire type, for example. Good luck! Good to know. Well, easy to work with. Let's see, did you get a movement boost? They actually patched it so you can sprint now, which is such a nice change of pace. So yeah, previously, I was a slow little butter boy. Now I can zip. Let's go back and fight her. Team. So I think at this point, Bastion is... let's keep the HP core on Bastion. I'm just gonna give him the other cores. Okay. So who do we level up next? Set Kugo as main. Grass types are useful, and then we'll work on Appa. I don't know when Appa levels up. Yeah, it was a 7% EXP boost. Not really worth going out of my way for. So this is very similar to Pokemon. Absolutely. It's just... it takes the formula and improves it in very select ways that makes it considerably more fun, at least from my perspective. It's still not enough of a departure to really say, like, yes, go buy it immediately. But if you're like me and you're getting very slowly super bored of playing Pokemon, but you're interested in still playing something within the same formula, this is probably worth an ogle. Next batch is confirmed to have the EXP share too. Nice. For frame of reference, this is the first Pokemon game where I've been able to make slightly morally dubious decisions, and that makes me so happy. Like, I literally just beat up some guards and entered a town. Like the Pokemon League officials equivalent, or the Officer Jenny. They're like, you can't come in here, you're not strong enough. And I'm like, just watch me. And I beat the heck out of them and walked right into town. Ooh, we got heal. Now what we need to do is get this stamina recovery thing, and he becomes obscene. Did Cascade evolve? Yep, into a slightly bigger, bluer bird. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the starting town for a second. Fight whoever's on the way. Grab me a bunch of potions and some other things. Pokemon kind of lost me around Black and White. I feel like that's when the series peaked. The transition to 3D is when Pokemon kind of lost its way. Pokemon's one of those games I always wanted to get into, but bore of it so quick. Played the hell out of the card game when it came into the States in the 90s. The video games never grabbed you. I got really into the games when I was a kid because it was the perfect... my parents didn't let me buy a whole lot of video games, and so kind of the repetition and the gotta catch 'em all was quite nice, and the length. Played the heck out of the card game too, now that I think about it. But unfortunately, they haven't switched up the formula in actually years, and so it's the same thing over and over and over again. And I can deal with that a little bit. But it's nice to actually... It's nice to actually have something that keeps a lot of the formula, but adds some sweet quality of life things. Like, normally when I play a Pokemon game, I almost kind of just ignore exploration and just, like, beeline for the end, because... Oh wait, no, the merchant's up. The merchant's gone! Discount man, no! I will miss him. There was a merchant here that would sell things at a very steep discount, and I guess he's just pieced out. Aww. I was gonna buy so many potions from him. Well, that increases my operating costs tremendously. Oh well.